Welcome to Ziggy Talks with your host Ziggy. How's everybody doing? It is Friday. We have made it through another week. Hopefully everything isn't as leggy as it seems, but it does look like it's pretty leggy today. So let's hope we can get not so leggy. As I can see, my hands are really leggy. It sucks. But, we have bad weather again, and what are you going to do in Cleveland when you have bad weather? You got to just roll with the punches. So it seems like everything is working on my end, and I'm hoping everything is working on your end, and I hope you guys can hear me with no issues, and I hope you guys are having a good one. Welcome to a Friday episode of Ziggy Talks with your host, Ziggy. All right, just making sure everything looks right. And it does. Welcome. That's right. We made it to another Friday. So how's everybody doing today? We got a little bit to talk about. I know that I was going to talk a little bit about my results from my sleep test that I got. And so I'll talk a little bit about that today. Talk about this war, it seems, that's going on in Cleveland. Seems like there's a lot going on there, so I want to talk about that incident that happened at that gas station. Little news on that. A couple other things in the things to talk about today is what's coming up next week, and things like that. I do want to start off by talking about our sponsor, which today, like always, 7686 Designs. They make all the good stuff. You can get yourself tote bags if you have a tumbler, anything like that. You can get tumblers, hats, tote bags, you name it, they got it. If you have a band or a team that you're on, bowling team or anything like that, go ahead and check them out. You can go to facebook.com/7686designs. Again, facebook.com/7686designs, or you can reach out personally at 7686designs@gmail.com for all of your needs. Welcome, guys. It is Friday. We made it. We made it to another week. Happy to be here. Glad you guys are here. Thank you for all your support. Again, you can go to 7686 Designs. I'm throwing that up on the screen right now. Everything seems to be running a little slow today. And I had the loop on. Oh, no. Don't click any of those. Let's go with that. So yeah, go check out 7686 Designs. You can hit us up at 7686designs@gmail.com or facebook.com/7686designs. That's right. You can get all your cool stuff there. You can get cool tumblers, dad tumblers. These are for Father's Day that just passed, but you can still show support to your dad. We got bowling shirts here for if you're on a bowling league. You can, any kind of league, get your shirt customized by 7686 Designs. This one's Living on a Spare. Cute little name there. You can get an easel, 2x4 inches, nice desktop picture frame. Little custom thing that you can get done there. And then you can get cool tote bags. You can get regular tote bags, one for your kids if they're in sports, hold all their sports gear, get a tumbler for them. They can get a drink cup and everything like that too. And then you can also get these tote bags that you can color yourself, have your kids color them. You have an inner child in you. You can also color for yourself. Cute little sunflower here, Yeah, those are the cool things that you can get at 7686 Designs. Go check that out. I am your host, Ziggy. I'm glad to be back here another day. What did we talk about? So we talked about that sleep test. What do we have here? Let me go in here. I gotta upload a couple things. Let's see. Gotta go to downloads because I just took all these screenshots today. So I want to upload them. for you guys so I can talk more about what's going on and things that I have lined up today. Let's start off with my results from the tests that I got done. Let me take a couple of these off of here so it won't run so slow. Yeah, it's running pretty slow today. I'm not liking it. Oh goodness, I gotta start deleting some of this stuff before I start these new episodes. Oh, goodness. Just trying to make this run a little smoother so it's not so dead on you guys. Like the cute stuff. So I do want to talk about this weather. This weather is crazy. Even though this is what it's showing for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but man, the storm is rolling in saying 92, 81, and then it's supposed to go back down to 76. But it feels well over 100 degrees out, humid, and just cloudy, which is crazy because it's usually cooler when it's cloudy days out, but to have 100-degree weather when you're having storms and stuff like that, that is a bad combination. About my sleep study. So I did talk to my ENT about what's going on as far as what I need to do next, because I did tell you guys on Wednesday that I do have sleep apnea, disturbed sleep apnea at that. So he does want to put me on a breathing, a CPAP machine. Let me turn this background music down a little bit. It seems to be a little too loud. There we go. So he does want to put me on a CPAP machine, so I don't go see a specialist because apparently I got to see a specialist to get a CPAP machine, and so I don't go and see them until October. So I was hoping to have better news, hoping that I was going to have a CPAP machine, find out that I was just going to get one, but apparently that's not how that works. Dun, dun, dun. Oh well. But moving on from there, I do have to get a CPAP machine. I just have to go through the specialist and get that. So hopefully in October, I think it's October 12th that I have that, I'll be doing better. I'll be able to sleep well at night and get through that. This weather is ridiculous right now because this room does not have any air conditioner in it, so it doesn't have any vent in it. So this room gets very hot because of all the lights I have on and everything like that. So it's not so much fun, but we're going to push through. We have 2 hours. It's not that hard to do. I'm sitting here talking to you guys and get through these 2 hours and I'll be happy. What else did I want to talk about? To start off, it's the first 10 minutes of the show. I want to know how you guys are doing, how your week was. If you guys are glad to be over with and have the weekend ahead of you. I do have my son this weekend. We're back to the weekend schedule, so he's hanging out with grandma right now, and while I'm doing a podcast, and just love having that kid around every chance I can get. Hopefully this lagging gets a little better the longer this goes up. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, and share my podcast so other people can enjoy it and get on here, comment with me, have conversation. I get live comments from all feeds. I am streaming both on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch now. Started Twitch on Wednesday, so happy to be on 3 different platforms, and that might be another reason why it's a little laggy, but with this weather that's rolling in, this hot weather and stuff like that, I'm just guessing that it's going to be a little slow today. But the audio is fine, and from what I heard, opening up my screen, the audio was okay. I'm just sitting here talking, so there's not much going on where you guys need to see too much besides me and this cool desk setup, the background I have, the blank walls on the side, the curtain I have up. Look at that new Deadpool. I think that's Build-A-Bear Deadpool. I got that a couple years ago. I love that thing. And then I got the trolls down there and some Joker. I think I have Batman or Robin and just a couple things down there, just decorate the room a little bit, which I'm very happy. What do we got? apparently that another thing too, coronavirus is up in Ohio again. I don't know why, but apparently we are getting another spike of coronavirus. Look at this. COVID-19 cases up in Ohio for the third straight week. Coronavirus update for Thursday, July 27th. So this is yesterday that I seen this. And it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Coronavirus keeps coming. So, you got your vaccines. They told you to do all this, get your boosters, get all that stuff. But yet everybody's still getting COVID. I know that my mom has got both the vaccines, and she's got one or two booster shots also. And she has got COVID pretty much 3 or 4 different times. So, I don't know what's working. I don't know what's going to get, everything working for coronavirus so we can get rid of this and stop that incline again. But hopefully it doesn't get back to the point where, everybody's got to stay inside. If it does, then you guys can check me out. And if I get stuck at home, which I won't, because, with my job, I'm an essential worker. So no matter what, I have to work. But, if I do have to work and there's less people, less things that I have to do at work, then maybe I'll do more episodes because of the fact that, why not? If you're stuck at home, you want something to do, you guys can check me out here at Ziggy Talks Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And, you're just stuck in your house. This air quality is also just shitty right now. Just shitty. Air quality is horrible. But, with all that being said, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're still getting through it. It's Cleveland. What are you going to do? If you guys are checking in with me, you guys are hanging out, please keep hanging out. Comment on my live stream so I can see it. You guys are watching me on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Let me know where you're watching me from. And hopefully we can have a conversation, more interactions with you guys that watch this podcast. Hopefully I am getting it to grow a little bit more. I know that I'm starting to get a few more views. People are tuning in here and there, so that's always a plus. I'm seeing more views on the starter videos, so that means people have watched a little bit. I know it seems like it's dull and boring for a little bit here, but until we get that niche and figure it out, then it's going to be this way. It's a talk show, so that's what I do. I talk. More participation you guys have with your comments, sharing, liking the video, gets more people involved, more people in here, keeps that conversation going and keeps everything above and floating, and I like that. I want to talk about a little bit about well, maybe I'll talk about that on the second half, because maybe I'll download a little bit of that. I can't see these, so I'm going to put them on the screen and talk about them as I bring them up. We already talked about the coronavirus. What is this? I think this is about the coronavirus also. So let's bring this up. And then. So that. Oh no, so this, I think I think there's another one. Hold on. Let me see if it's this one. I have no idea what I screenshotted this for. Why do we say pants and not pant? Because we say this is a good thing. So I was looking this up today because, I was just going through different things and thinking about things today. And there's a couple things that hit me to ask why. This is the English language at its finest. But it's simple things like this. You make plurals that aren't plurals. So when you say pants instead of pant, put on a pair of pants. Put on a pair. it's not a pair of pants. Put on a pant. That's technically how it should be said. But put on a pair of pants. You're not putting on a pair. Just like grab me a pair of scissors, or what else is there? I know I have a couple here. Pair of pliers. Grab me a pair of pliers. Grab me a pair of scissors. Glasses, sunglasses, tweezers. Why do we always say grab me a pair? They're not a pair. So I don't understand the English language when we say stuff like that. And it makes no sense to me. And it's very upsetting. Because it makes no sense. You don't have a pair of pants, so put on a pair of pants. Makes no sense. You're saying two doubles there. You're saying a pair, which is two of something, and then pants, which is plural of pant. So why are we not just saying put on your pant? I know it sounds stupid to say, but that is the correct way to say it, is it not? Put on a pant. I don't know. It sounds illiterate, it sounds stupid, it sounds dumb. But put on a pant, or put on your pant. That's how it should be said. But no, we say put on a pair of pants. Now, clearly that sounds better for some reason, and I do not understand why that is. Or get me a pair of pliers, or get me a pair of tweezers. Like, there's no pair. There's no pair. There's no two of anything. So why do we say things like that? So if you guys have answers for that, or you guys have some kind of way of telling me why it is said like that, let me know. Let me know. Because that I don't understand, and it makes no sense to me. So yeah, grab a pair of pants. No, pair of underwear. Like, why? We're not grabbing two of anything. We're grabbing one pair of something. Or one thing. Not even pairs. So I don't know. I don't know why. It's my little rant about things that I don't know about. And that's what I'm going to say about that. So, it is what it is, and that's my little rant, and that's all I got to say about that. So, another thing that I wanted to talk about today is these 12 teens that beat a man, fired guns at Cleveland gas station in Cuyahoga County. So, this is ridiculous, and I don't understand why stuff like this is happening so often. So, I was watching the news today at work, and I came across this video. Obviously, everybody's talking about it. If you guys didn't hear about it, there was 12 kids, I believe, on the east side of Cleveland, like downtown Cleveland. 12 kids came out of nowhere in stolen Kias and other vehicles, and just came up to this parking lot and ran up to a couple guys just sitting outside of the gas station and started just beating them up. And they're teen kids too, so they were caught. I think 8 or 9 of them were actually caught. And they said, and they found out that they were teens. And I don't understand why it's just this is such a thing to be doing right now. Like, why are kids just going out beating people just randomly and with no rhyme or reason? And like, kids are doing it. Why? Makes no sense to do it. Need to stop doing it. Not only that, they were firing off guns. I don't think they hit anybody. I don't think anybody was hit or anybody was hurt in that situation, except for the man that was beat. Other than that, yeah, they were shooting off guns, and they were just beating somebody senselessly for no apparent reason. And it was just 12 kids, just teenagers, stealing cars and going out. And this is early in the morning too, so like, you gotta ask, where are the parents at in this situation? Why are they letting these kids do this? And why are they, just getting away with it? And stuff like that's gotta stop here in Cleveland. We gotta start working together to make a better city to live in. We should not be scared to live where we live. And it's it makes no sense for people to just be violent. We got to live our life. We're all going to die one day and pass away one day. Don't want to say that too much, but we're all going to pass away. And, you want to go through life and you want to enjoy it and enjoy the little things and be able to do all these things. But yet you got to worry about death like it can happen at any point in time. And I understand like car crashes or just, things that could happen just, as an accident or anything like that. But these senseless acts of violence and murder and stuff like that is things that should not be happening. And, you got to stand up. You see stuff like that happening, or you see it, or think that's a possibility that it might happen in your neighborhood, call the cops. Let them handle that. Stop putting yourself involved or getting yourself involved because people are getting angry. These people have no mind behind them, and they're just doing senseless things, and they don't think before they do. They don't know what consequences are yet because they're kids. So they don't know that they can get really in a lot of trouble from doing all these senseless things that they're doing. But provoking them or, involving yourself instead of letting the police take care of it is definitely going to escalate that situation, and you're putting yourself in a very dangerous situation because people are off hinge now. People are just so short fused that it's a hard thing to comprehend. Just road rage is outrageous now. You can't just get mad at somebody because they cut you off anymore, because they're going to shoot at your car, or you can't just do anything without them running off the road, or chasing you around until you get to somewhere and stuff like that. So just be safe out there. Acts like this is just ridiculous, and I don't understand why people do it. It's not great. You need to stop doing it. Stop doing it. Oh, that's that pair of pliers thing. On a related note, since I did stop doing road rage and stop doing senseless things, I just binge watched last night. Binge watched it. I think it just came out yesterday. Not 100% sure, but I watched the whole, I don't know if it was a season or if it was just episodes or a series, Twisted Metal. I don't know if you guys played this game when you were a kid, but it was on PlayStation 1. It's called Twisted Metal. I had a clown and cop cars and all these other kind of cars, and you used to wreck each other, shoot each other, and stuff like that. Great game. One of my nostalgia games that I grew up with. But I binge watched the hell out of that show yesterday and today. I think I watched it at work today too. I finished it at work. So just a good show. I do recommend it. I think it's on Peacock, so go check it out. It's great. It's a good show. I enjoyed it. It was fun times. It's Friday. We're done with another week. Man, so crazy. So I did have a couple things prepared. Obviously, I've been showing you a couple things that I had prepared. Talked about a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. But again, I got cut short. I was hoping to get more done today at work, and I was supposed to have a couple topics and a couple things that I wanted to do and go over today on this episode. But unfortunately, I did get stuck at work again. So, I had to do some work today. So I wasn't able to do all the stuff I wanted to do for the podcast and set up for the podcast today, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I digress. These shows will get better, I promise you. The more engagement you guys give me, the better these shows can get over the time. So just keep sticking it out with me, and I promise you it'll get better. I do have, hopefully, I'm trying to reach out to a couple people to get on this podcast next week. I was hoping to have one this week, but I was unable to secure that. So next week I am pushing very hard, and I'm reaching out. If you guys can only see all the messages I've been sending out, people I've been talking to try to get this thing going, to get somebody sitting in here and having a conversation. you guys would understand. All the work I'm trying to put into this to make it grow starts with you guys. Sharing the podcast, liking the podcast, just subscribe. Everything you can possibly do for me to help me grow starts with you guys. So I appreciate all of you guys that have been helping so far and have been hitting me up and let me know how good it looks and all the good support that I've been getting. Thank you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I haven't really got any negative feedback, so I'm very happy about that and very happy knowing that I'm doing something right. I'm headed on the right direction. So what else do we got going here? I don't know what this last slide was that I had up here. Oh, so this slide, this screenshot that I took, I thought I had both of them in here. I don't think I do. No, see, I had two. So this goes with two. I have the other one on my phone. But if you guys read a little bit about that. So apparently we have two cities in Ohio that are on the top 100 best places to live in the U.S. And as you can see, Cincinnati, Ohio ranked 81st. 81 out of 100. But there's one that's even better than that. And I have it right here. There we go. So two Ohio cities have been named among the top 100 best places to live in the U.S. according to a new report from livability.com. So can you guess? So Cincinnati is at 85. Can you guess where Parma, Ohio is? Parma, Ohio is literally on this list. So the two cities are Parma and Cincinnati, Ohio. Two of the best places to live in the U.S. Parma ranked at 35 on the overall livability score of 767. I don't know where they get their rankings from, but to see Parma on a list saying that is the best one, top 35 places to live, I don't know if I believe that. That is very, very hard for me to believe. Because it's Parma. And anybody that lives in Ohio or has lived in Parma and stuff like that, I lived in Parma. Don't get me wrong, it's not that bad. But it is right next door to Cleveland. And yeah, I mean, it can't be 35th in the world or 35th in the United States ranked as livability, best places to live. 35. So that means there is 34 other places in America that are better than Parma. I feel like that number should be a lot higher, or Parma should be a lot lower on that list, or even not on that list at all. I mean, you gotta think there's little cities across the world or across America that are literally little towns and Hallmark towns. You know, I'm talking about where everybody knows everybody, and you got your corner store and a gas station and a auto shop and then a flower shop and then a little diner, and that's about it. And your little dollar store, because dollar stores are in all the freaking country areas. If you go out to out towards Ravenna or just past North Royalton, you'll find so many dollar stores just on these long roads that go nowhere. You'll see a dollar store, and that is because I think it is so cheap to buy dollar stores and to stock them, because you can buy a business, or you can buy a corporate business and run it yourself. So you basically buy the business or land, and then you can add that with. Why did the music shut off? Oh, there it goes. So you can buy a location, a building or anything like that, and then say, hey, go to corporate and say, hey, I have this building and I want to open one of these dollar stores or Dollar General or Dollar Tree or whatever they're called. And you can purchase the rights to use that name, and they'll give you suppliers and everything that you need to be able to stock the store and sell merchandise and everything like that. And I just think that that has to be a cheap store to buy, and that might be why there's so many of them out in the middle of nowhere. Because Dollar Tree, Dollar General, all those dollar stores are actually decent places to go to shop because you can get everything from food, drinks. It's basically a poor man's grocery store. It's got everything. It's got clothes in there. It's toys, everything, seasonal stuff. So they're like Marks, but just smaller versions of it, I guess you can say. And the brands, they have some top brands, some brands you never heard of or anything. I might actually go to the dollar store and spend a few bucks. I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll go next week. So next Friday, I go pick up my son out in Ravenna. I know there's a Dollar Tree out there. I will stop and I will I'll spend 20 bucks and just see what I can get. And I will bring it on Friday's episode and tell you what the haul is that I got from just weird things that I can find inside of the dollar store. I think that would be a pretty cool the segment I can do on here. So I will do that next Friday. Hopefully I remember. I will write a note down. Here, let me put it in here. So I will write that down. So next Friday, I have a segment. Look at that. Do you see that? We're making segments right on cue. Dollar store, $20. Random oddities. And I will set that for I get off at 3 p.m. So there we go. I will set that for that, and there we go. That way I will remember next Friday to stop at the dollar store. My son will love it too, because I'll have him pick out a couple things too, because I think he might like some toys or something from there. So we'll check it out. I also said that I did have here, hold on. We have a segment. Hopefully I have a guest next Friday too. So if I have a guest and I have a segment to do, I can involve that guest in doing it. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that now. So it's nice to have little things like that. You know, if you guys know of another like odd and end store, I know maybe Five Below, but I know Five Below is pretty much just $5 and more now. So it's five above from what I've seen, but maybe I can go there and spend a few bucks and do that as a Friday segment or something. Go to a different store and get what I can find as odd stuff to find. I know I have a Marks that's right by me, and I know they probably got odd stuff. I know I have a couple like little flea market stores or like local vendor stores that has produce and stuff like that, but they have oddities at their stores. So maybe I'll stop at their stores and do little skits there and there. I did go. I forgot to tell you guys. I might have mentioned something Monday about last week, and I went out to Sandusky, and unfortunately I don't have it. My best friend has it, and I'm really hoping she doesn't eat it by the time she gets it back to me. But I got mango salsa from a side stand store. So basically it looks like one of those fruit stands in the middle of nowhere, but it's an actual store. So it's like got the stand part in the front of it, but it actually goes into like a building and stuff. It's really cool. It's really well known out there. I don't remember what it was called. But once I get that salsa back, I'll keep the jar and I'll at least show you guys what the name of that is. So if you guys ever go out to Cedar Point or something, you guys can look that up and stop there, because when I tell you they have spices, they have peaches, really, really good peaches out there, and a whole bunch of different types of sauces that you just can't get around here that aren't just good. And they're homemade stuff, and it's a local business, and I always support that kind of stuff. So, you know, that hopefully I get over the weekend, and if I do, I'll be happy. If I don't, then hopefully I get it sometime soon. Because I really, really like that salsa. As you can see how planned I am for the day, like I am with every podcast. It's running, I'm talking, it's running, and I'm talking. I do look forward to you guys commenting. I know I've had my sister and my brother on here commenting and stuff like that, and a couple other people that have stopped in and commented. But if you guys do come in, just say hello. Give me a conversation, build that relationship between us, because you as fans are the ones that are supporting me, and I want to keep the conversation open. When you guys comment on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, I will get all those comments in live feed, so I'm able to read those comments, bring those up onto the page if they're really good comments that I like. My brother told me if I was ever going to get rid of that booger, that was the first comment ever on one of these videos, and I put that up on there. I don't mind. It's funny. But, you got to add stuff like that. Again, talking about the sponsor, you can check out 7686 Designs. You can go to, I don't know why that popped. Welcome. Go to 7686 Designs at facebook.com. You can go to facebook.com/7686 Designs. Look at all the designs that will be up there. I will be posting here next week, hopefully a little bit more. I know that I said I was going to do it today. Like I said, work got a little busy, a little behind me, so I didn't get much done that I wanted to, but I will be getting that done starting next week. I will make sure to update that more often so you guys can see more good stuff, the new stuff that's coming out. I believe she is restarting her Etsy page. Once I get that information from her, I will make sure to have that link to her Etsy. And she runs that, so that will be a lot more updated and easier to purchase stuff straight from her. And I know that'll work out a lot better because she can put up her work and what she's selling as like a bundle stuff like that. Will be on her Etsy page. I believe she just got it up this week, so let me get that information. Hopefully I'll have it by Monday, and if not, I forgot about it, and I'll remember. I'll remember eventually. Because I'm so cool. But yeah, so go check out 7686 Designs at facebook.com, or you can hit us up directly at 7686designs@gmail.com. Get yourself a tumbler, get yourself league shirts. If you're in a band and you're looking for a merchandise for your band, you can hit us up. We'll definitely help you out. Tumblers, tote bags, hats, you name it, we make it. Well, she makes it. I just promote it. But yeah, so if you have any questions, just reach out to us at 7686designs@gmail.com. We'll definitely be able to work with you and help you out. And these, like I said, the league shirts, they're great. Living on a spare, great. These coasters and tumblers, I deleted the wrong one. There it is. It's the coasters and tumblers. You can get them at a set. They're great. Tote bags, you want to get a quirky quote on it, go ahead, use me over and over again. Sign this bag. You got a sports tote bag. Your kids are in sports at all, go ahead and get them a sports bag, so that way you can put all their gear in there and stuff they need to take back and forth to practice. Smelly clothes when they get home, put it right in there and take it right to the laundry. That's what you got to do. Then you can also get these ones that you can color yourself. Get your kids to color them. They do come with the markers. I believe we talk about the price. I don't want to say them out because I do not remember 100% on prices of those. Let me see if I can bring it up here real quick while we are talking. There we go. So the regular totes, ones with designs or your own custom print on them, you can get those for $10. The totes with the markers and the designs that you can color yourself, those are $16. So those totes come with markers. All of these ones come with the markers included. So you don't have to go separately and buy markers or anything like that. They come directly with it. So that's a good thing to have. So if you have kids, you get markers. After the fact that they get to draw on that, they can use the markers on other stuff. So you get more uses than just the tote bag out of there, which absolutely great. So again, that's 7686 Designs. And that is our business card here. So if I ever see you out and about and you guys are wanting a business card, ask me. I have them. And this is exactly what they look like. They're 7686 Designs. Reach out to us at 7686designs@gmail.com or hit us up and look at our Facebook page at facebook.com/7686designs. Yes, that is right. Woo. Yeah. All right, that was longer than I expected it to be. Like I said, I don't use the sound too often. When I think about it, I start using it and then I use it for like 30 seconds and then I forget about it again for another 10 minutes and then I use it again. So I'll get there. I'm using it. Thank you. Settle down. I'm getting there. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to Ziggy Talks. I am your host, Ziggy. I run my show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you guys can please like, share, and subscribe to my podcast, I very much appreciate it. It helps my channel grow and helps me get to a better place where I can get better people on here and, more people on here because more people want to see that I am actually growing and can help them achieve something. Obviously, you can look back at all the podcasts I've done in the past. I believe this is episode 6 now. It is. Ziggy Talks episode 6. So that is 2 weeks. We have finally made it 2 weeks. And I'm very excited for that. And I'm glad everybody that has come along for the ride. It's been fun so far. So you can catch me Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for right now, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Seeing how things go, I might do it. I might go down to a couple days a week, or I might go up to doing 5 days a week. It just all depends on you guys, how much I get out there. And right now, I like what I'm doing. I like the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Obviously, I think the Friday episode is needed because it's going into the weekend. The Monday episode is great because it's everything after the weekend. So stuff to talk about going into Monday, Wednesday, just the middle of the week. It's a good day. Obviously, I'm not doing too much on the weekends because I do have my sons on the weekends, and I love my son, and I want to spend time with him. So I'm not going to take take too much time away from that. Obviously, I get them on Fridays after work, so I do have them on Fridays when I do the show, which that might change. I might not do a show on Fridays. Maybe I'll change it to Monday and Thursdays if I go down shows, or just keep it and do Monday and Wednesday and that's it. But if I do change it, it'll probably most likely just be Monday and Thursdays that I do the show if I go that way. But we will see. It depends on how the next few weeks go. Obviously, this is only the second week, so I wasn't expecting too much, and I'm expecting to grow here in the future because consistency is key to me. That's why I want to make sure that I'm at least keeping these days going for, I believe I said 2 or 3 months that I will be testing this out and then reevaluate where I'm at, how many subscribers I have, what it's looking like, how many guests I'm getting, if I get a co-host by then, which is another thing. If you guys are interested in being a co-host on my podcast, or you know somebody that might be interested, or artists or bands or anything like that might be interested in getting their name out there and promoted on this podcast, you can give my information, or you can take my information, Ziggy Talks 216 at gmail.com. That directly goes to me, and I read all emails that I get. I got a couple emails earlier this week that I was very happy with. It was pretty much just telling me everything that was going on, that they appreciate the show, that they like how it looks and stuff like that. So it was just positive comments. And it's little things like that that makes me very happy. So with that being said, we are coming up to 6:50, where I too take my first break. We take a 10-minute break, come back at 7, and we're here from 7 to 8. It is very hot in this room, so I'm glad. I am definitely going to take that break today. Like I said, in the future, I might not take these breaks because maybe I have a guest on and it's just getting, I want to keep the time frame of 2 hours where it's at, so I might not take that break, and I might just work through lunch, let's call that. But as of right now, trying to fill 2 hours with just different things to talk about. It's very, very hard when I don't have the comments coming in, or I don't have engagement, and just talking for 2 hours straight is pretty hard to do on its own. Talking without having a co-host or a guest or anything like that makes it a little more difficult. So like I said, next week I am hoping to have more people on. I am hoping I am gunning to get somebody on next week. So I'm hoping to at least have somebody on one of those days next week. That is my goal for next week. Fingers crossed that I get that, but that is my goal for next week, and I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I get a couple people on. My goal is to get somebody on next week. My high goal is to have somebody on every single day next week, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if I can do that, it's a possibility. I might have two. Not sure yet. I don't have anything written in stone yet, but I'm hoping so. With that being said, we are going to take our 10-minute break here. I will be back with you guys at 8 o'clock. So thank you guys for tuning in. Keep tuning in. Go share this right now. Go tell your mother, brother, uncle, and sister to come check me out. And yeah, we'll be back here at 7. Thank you guys. And oh, this might be an issue. I don't have it loaded on here. I don't understand why it's not on here. Uh-oh. I might be able to upload this one. Yeah. So that one's uploading. So we'll just do that. So thank you guys again. Stick around for the second half of the show. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it works, and hopefully you guys stick around. Comment while I'm gone, while the timer's going. Comment so I have something to come back to and talk about. I'm still waiting for this to load. Obviously I didn't have this prepared, so it might take me a little bit after 7. I might come back. As soon as this timer's up is when I will be back. So we're just waiting for it to load up here. And with that being said, it's been a little laggy. The weather's been really crappy today. It's been like 100 degrees out, very hot out, humid, and just cloudy. Like, it looks absolutely terrible outside, and I'm not happy about it. I know that my internet is running really low. Obviously, as you can see, it's just not looking great. But, I'm doing the best I can, trying to get it through. But this is Ziggy Talks. I am your host, Ziggy. And with that being said, we are going to go take that 10-minute break, and we will be back here shortly. Come on. It's loaded. It's loaded. It's not loaded. Still waiting for this load. Ugh. Nothing's easy. Nothing's ever easy. Come on. I really got to figure this internet situation out. I'm glad I just have background music. Yeah, there we go. There it is. All right. See you guys here shortly. Thank you. Welcome back to another hour with Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. Thank you for joining me again. I want to thank you all for all the support and everything that you guys have been doing so far to show all your love. It is very greatly appreciated. You can catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That again is Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. Just reading through Facebook, scrolling through Facebook during the break that I took, found out that Johnny Depp had to cancel a Budapest show, I guess, because he was found unconscious in his hotel room. Guessing drugs and alcohol got him unconscious. I think he's doing okay. From what I read, he was basically just unfit to perform. It is a weird thing to see Johnny Depp in a band. He's in some like vampire band or something like that. Not 100% sure, but you know, hey, he's doing what he wants to do. He doesn't want to be Mr. Captain. What is that? What? Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what it was. Apparently does not doing much anymore. I thought he was going to have a lot after that Amber Heard and his court crap and him winning all that. I thought he was going to come back stronger than ever, but apparently, nope. The drugs are doing it, man. Not fun, man. But like to welcome you guys back. I'm glad to have you guys here, and welcome. You guys are all awesome. Give yourself a round of applause, and thank you guys for being here. That's right. I cheer for you guys. If you guys want to, you guys can comment. I am on all three platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you guys comment, I will see those in live time. So have a conversation with me. Tell me what's going on with your day and how you guys are doing. I'm glad to be here. I know it's another Friday. I know it's hot outside. It's not fun. It's cloudy, stormy, and just crappy outside. There you go. It looks bright. Oh, look at that. Now I got to deal with that. See? Done did messed up. Shouldn't have touched it. Touched it. It opened it up. And now I look like a ghost. Because my whole lighting is ruined by the outside crappy light. Let me fix that. Hold on. Here, let's play. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll fix it. All right. Oh, well, apparently that was more than 30 seconds. My bad. But I'm back. Hey, look, it's Ziggy Talks, and I'm your host, Ziggy. Thank you guys for stopping in. I do appreciate it. If you guys want to comment, like I said, Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, you can catch my stream on all three of those platforms. And your comments come into me from all three, all into one place, so I can see them live. I want you guys to make sure you check out 7686 Designs. Go to 7686 Designs at facebook.com or hit us up personally at 7686designs at gmail.com for all of your needs as far as hats, shirts, easels, everything you want. We can make it. So go check out 7686 Designs. You can go to facebook.com/7686designs, or you can personally reach out to us at 7686designs at gmail.com. It's on your screen right now. What else do we want to talk about today? I might cut this episode a little short today, only because my son is here. There's not too many comments. Obviously, I'm still working to make this show grow And, that is in time. It all grows in time. But, I can't take away from the little things. So maybe doing an hour on Fridays might be the way to go. If I don't have a guest. If I don't have a guest, so I was thinking about this today, and I was also thinking about it more over the break, that maybe I might cut it down to just an hour episode. I might do 7 to 8. I think I want to do, because it seems like when you come in, 7 o'clock is a good time to do the episode. Plus, with 2 hours, 2 hours to fill is very hard to do, and I feel like if I cut it down to 1 hour, it's going to be a lot easier to manage. I'm going to have a lot more to talk about. If I go over, then I go over. I can do that. There's no, limit to what I can do. I just want to make sure I keep doing consistency, and I want to bring you more quality stuff. So I might, depending on what day it is, I might just do hour episodes here and there. Like I said, it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, no matter what. I promise you that. I don't know if I want to keep it at 6 to 7 or do 7 to 8 or 6 to 8. Keep the same way it's going. If I do have a guest on, obviously I'm going to go for the full 2 hours, only because I'm not going to waste somebody's time to come over just for an hour to promote their stuff and everything like that. So if I do have guests, definitely look forward to that being 6 to 8. And hopefully I know about guests ahead of time. Sometimes maybe I'll just have a surprise guest that happens during that time of the day or that day, and it's last minute. So, it's a possibility that might happen. So with that being said, I might cut this episode short today, only because I can go hang out with my son, enjoy my weekend. So Fridays, I'm probably looking at doing our show, but I'll probably do it for the 7 to 8 on Fridays, because that'll give people a chance to get home, relax, get something to drink in them, and come join me for an hour. It's possible I might do 7 to 9 on some of those Fridays if I have enough to talk about, or I have more engagement coming on to the future. So with that being said, I am going to cut this short today, and I apologize to anybody that is planning on watching me between 7 and 8. I know I do have a couple people that do come in, and I don't want to ruin anybody's day by not being able to come hang out with me. I'll go back and watch the start of the show and watch everything I talked about today, and then we can talk about it on Monday. I will be back on Monday. I will let you guys know. I will put a pre-live cast up so you guys know exactly what time I'm going to be starting, and I will probably do that Monday morning sometime before the early afternoon. You will see what time I will be going on. It will be either 6 or 7. Please comment, send me a message, email me at Ziggy talks216@gmail.com. Email me and let me know what you guys think. If you guys want me to come on at 6 o'clock, if you guys want me to come on at 7 o'clock, do our episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I do the hour episodes and they go well, maybe I'll do Monday through Friday, and I'll do hour episodes every single day, because it's a lot easier to fill an hour than it is to fill 2 hours. So maybe I'll do Monday through Friday, an hour episode, which makes it a little easier on me and makes it more consistent. But I just think the 2 hours without having the engagement or having a guest or having a co-host makes it a little more difficult to fill that 2 hours without just seeming a lot of dead air or just unengaging. And I don't want to draw you guys away from it. I want you guys to want to watch this. So maybe the 2 hours was just a high reach, and maybe we just need to cut it down to an hour, and maybe you guys will enjoy it more. With that being said, I am going to cut it short. I'm sorry to anybody that comes in afterwards or wanted to come in afterwards, wanted to talk to me, was hoping to talk to me today. But you can catch me on the Monday episode. I will let you know If you're on my Facebook, I will let you know on Facebook what time I will be going. And if you guys comment on this video, let me know what you guys would be more interested in, 6 to 7 or 7 to 8, doing our episode. Like I said, if I have interesting things to say, I can go over a little bit. If I have more engagement, maybe I'll go back to the 2 hours. When I have guests, I will definitely be doing 2 hours because I want to make sure they're in there. And I'm just repeating myself now, but that is why I'm just trying to fill up a little bit more time, at least, so I can make it to 7:15ish. But I am sorry that I'm going to cut it short today. I'm just going to go hang out with my son. Maybe have a little movie night. Find something fun to watch with him. But like I said, it's just hard to do the 2 hours. And maybe I dove in a little too deep on doing the 2 hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it was going pretty well. My Wednesday episode was pretty good. Wednesday seems to work the best because it's in the middle of the week, so I don't have as much stress. End of the week, more stress because I'm finishing everything out at work and trying to get everything prepared and everything like that. Monday is really easy to do because obviously I do everything on the weekends with my son and stuff like that, so I can bring more entertainment when I come back from the weekend. So like I said, going down to probably just 1 hour a day. Do want your guys' feedback, so if you guys do watch this episode, you guys are watching, please comment below. Let me know if you'd rather see me from 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 for the hour ones, when it's just me by myself. If I get a co-host, we'll go back to 2 hours. If I have guests, we'll be on for 2 hours. So, there is something to look forward to. I am not quitting this channel. I worked too hard to get where I am right now, so I'm going to continue to do so. And we're just going to slow down. We're going to go to 1 hour, and after that, maybe things will get better. That being said, I thank you all for all the love and support you guys are giving me, and hope to see you guys on Monday. And like I said, comment below. Let me know what you guys think on the hour episode instead of the 2. Hopefully I come up with more segments. If I come up with more stuff to do to fill those 2 hours, then I will come back on to 2 hours. But I think for next week, I am going to cut it down to 1 hour, see how that feels. Do that for a couple weeks, and then we'll go from there. But thank you guys for tuning in to Ziggy Talks with your host, Ziggy. That would be me. And I love you guys. I appreciate all your guys' support. Please keep commenting, and subscribing to this channel. Share with everybody you know, and get more people engaged. And come on here and comment when I'm live, so you guys can keep the conversation going. That being said, you guys have yourself a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Be blessed.
Ziggy Talks.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today. Stand out in a crowd and be unique. Bye for now.